everyone, my name is Paige Stagley, and I'm here to talk to you today about why reading books is important. And I ask you, have you ever wondered why you may not be excited about reading? I've definitely had my fair share of experiences, and I ask that you keep an open mind and investigate the possibilities that reading could give you. Reading books is important for academic, career, and personal growth. In my research of this topic, there has not been much scientific evidence supporting or negating this argument. The main goal of my argument is to reinforce this notion with the evidence that I have collected. First of all, the relationship between intellectual growth and reading may be a little more difficult to pinpoint due to the attitudes towards reading. Mohammed Basang found that in his study that students who have a positive attitude toward reading, either recreational or academic, and a positive reading environment will result in succeeding in school. In addition, Hassan Kagan found that there is a relationship between reading attitudes, reading comprehension, and academic success. He stated that there were direct and positive structural correlations between reading attitudes, reading comprehension, and academic achievement. The reading attitudes significantly predicted reading comprehension. In turn, reading comprehension significantly predicted academic achievement. These claims of evidence from the respective authors' research were supported by their sources and other research studies that their works were hypothesized from. This evidence shows that there is more indirect relation to why reading is important for academic, career, and personal growth. However, they found some attributes of their study to support my claim. Second, I want to share my story on why reading has become very important to me, not only in changing my attitude towards reading, but also my motivation to become a better student as well as a prospective employee. Let's start with a little backstory. I was not an amazing reader when I was a kid, and before school even started, my life at home was neutral on the subject, if not kind of negative. So when I began having to learn how to read and become proficient at it, saying that I was falling behind was an understatement. I was in extra reading courses and tutoring sessions from second grade until high school, and even then I was falling short. Therefore, my attitude towards reading was negative and filled with more dread than excitement. In correlation, I began to see my grades plummet when I was not reading the materials required to understand the class because I was negatively affected by reading. And especially in college, I noticed that even more. This past spring, I wasn't in school, so I decided to try reading nonfiction novels again instead of watching Netflix. So my attitudes towards reading completely shifted my perspective towards reading and how it gives me excitement and motivation to continue my studies. I have noticed that I excel in my classes by at least 2 letter grades and less burnout than I have experienced before. In counterclaim, in research conducted by J.D. Gallick in 1999 using a Pearson product moment correlation method, he found that there is a insignificant relationship of R equals 0.08, which is very small, between recreational reading and cumulative grade point average. And this study showing that there is an insignificant amount of evidence supporting the claim between recreational and reading has shown to most likely be false because there are several studies that refute this claim, as well as my own experiences and as well as some of my friends. I probably would not be motivated enough to finish my degree if I had not started reading for pleasure again. In addition, recreational reading gives your mind a sufficient pause to academic reading and helps gain knowledge in other world issues and topics of interest. In summary, I hope I have convinced you through professional and personal evidence that reading is an important skill and attribute to life that may bring happiness and joy and motivation as well as academic success. Reading literature can greatly improve the perspectives and outlooks not only on academic life, but life itself. you may never have imagined. Taking a break from life to escape into a fiction novel or learning more about a topic that interests you is achievable, but only you can take that challenge. I would like to thank you for your time and have a great evening.